Things to think about when you are thinking about digital badges.
The learning environment is changing rapidly. Social, economic, and technological developments over the last decade have led to a preference for smaller, incremental educational interactions. Bite-sized pieces of learning, which can offer solutions to work problems, appeal to today's learners and are a valuable addition to the learning landscape. In recent years, the recognition of small parcels of learning, known as digital badges, has become popular. In Ireland, the terms digital badge and micro-credential are sometimes used interchangeably, but this can be misleading. A digital badge is the symbol or representation of a micro-credential. The European Commission Consultation Group has produced the following definition. A micro-credential is a proof of the learning outcomes that a learner has acquired following a short learning experience. These learning outcomes have been assessed against transparent standards. Micro-credentials are owned by the learner, can be shared, are portable, and may be combined into larger credentials or qualifications. They are underpinned by quality assurance following agreed standards.
Digital badges are a relatively new concept and lend themselves to a wide variety of educational knowledge, skills, and competence achievement. Digital badges have emerged in the online domain to recognize and communicate achievement in a variety of learning contexts. They offer a flexible and reliable means of capturing continuous professional development.
A digital badge's defining feature is that it is available online and contains all of the metadata required to explain its context and meaning. A key advantage of digital badges is that they incorporate all of the data associated with the award, can be time-bound, and are easily transferred to professional networks and job applications. Learning is delivered and assessed online, with focused learning outcomes aligned to a specific task. To put this into wider context, in 2020 alone, over 60 million people took a short online course. This is 30% of the total number of people who have ever taken an online course. Digital badges typically reflect demonstrated skills through a performance of a task as opposed to the traditional assessment of knowledge. Their bite-sized nature can encourage students to take ownership over their learning and to enable learning as a social process. They can also encourage metacognition as students focus on interpersonal development. As visual symbols, they are useful for conveying shared meaning and contributing to a visual narrative of academic development. Learners are encouraged to share their badges over social networks, email and websites. Looking at those on offer in the Irish higher education system, it is clear that the digital badges delivered in Ireland are all linked to a form of problem-based learning and that they are focused on discrete, achievable solutions to working or learning problems.
Micro-credentials and digital badges are, by their nature, short in duration and online. Learners can access the course anytime and at their own pace. This can give the impression that content is merely uploaded without extensive design and planning, or that documents and folders are created without any specific consideration. However, these learning parcels need to be engaging for the learner. They need to have distinct outcomes and be intentionally designed. This necessitates more than simply placing documents on a learning management system and expecting the learner to navigate to it by themselves. Rather, digital badges and micro-credentials must go through an intentional and considered design process in order to enhance the learning experience for the learner.
When designing micro-credentials or digital badges, you need to consider the macro level, the overarching structure of the course, as well as the micro level, which is the learning content. We recommend a range of models, including ADDIE, ARCS, and backward design. We believe that micro-learning content should be intentionally designed and incorporate multimedia design principles so that it communicates effectively while motivating and sustaining the curiosity of the learner. These awards' curriculum and design require a deep focus on regulatory protocols in order to ensure that micro-credentials are quality assured and fit for purpose. Attending to regulatory frameworks is vitally important, as these units of learning must retain transferability across international borders. We believe that these awards will see exponential growth as learners are encouraged to share their badges over social networks, which enhances the award's prominence and leads to more enrolments. The future is stackable. However, we need to consider quality, transferability, and transparency, as well as intentional design.
And that's some things to think about when you are thinking about digital badges.